This morning I went to GK, picked up my crank sensor and also got a fuel filter as well. Let me just tell you, I have no idea where the sensor goes. I've never seen a crank sensor like this before, so this will be a fun experience for us. The filter here is pretty standard, just like your average Mark III fuel filter, nothing too special, but I figured the one in the car has probably never ever been changed, so new filter is the way to go. But then this crank sensor here, I'm going to show you. Most crank sensors have the long cord that goes through and all kind of stuff. This one has a little baggie of like washers and all these pieces here, and then this is the sensor. I've never in my life seen a crank sensor like this. I don't even know where this goes. So this will be today's fun, finding where this goes and how we install this. But hopefully this will fix all our problems. Look at that weird little thing and all these little parts to it. Interesting. Check this out. I also harvested the little rubber piece off the Mark IV keychain, so now we have a nice complete key and key fob on the lanyard. Nice setup. Having a key fob still has not gotten old. I'm really hoping this crank sensor does the trick, because other than that, I'm really not sure what else to swap out on this motor. I'm still learning. It's a new platform for me, so hopefully it does the trick. If not, we have more things to look into. I'm going to do the filter here first because that's quick and easy. Under the passenger rear side, if I can show you down here, let's see. Right there is your fuel filter. I'm pretty sure there's like, I can't remember what kind of hardware holds it up, but it's easy to pull down, pull it out, new it in. Very simple. There's arrows so you can't really mess it up. Pretty easy job. There's a few of you who commented and asked why I haven't been wearing this at all, and honestly after I washed it I totally forgot I even had it. But today we'll be under the car a bunch. This is going to come in super handy. These should be all the tools you need to remove the filter. And I'm going to show you where the parts are. So under here, there's a 217s. There's one right there and one on the far side over there to hold this whole bracket up there. And then there's a hose on this side and a hose on that side that both have hose clamps. So remove those, remove your bracket to pull the whole thing down, and that should be it on removing it. All right, so there was way more fuel in this one than I ever remember having in Miley, so I don't know what the deal with that is, but most of it hit the cardboard and then I put it in this bucket. So I'll put a new filter in. I didn't pull the entire bracket off because that bracket up there is actually it's like broken in 3 spots. So instead of trying to pull it out, I was able to just pull that out of the bracket. So we'll just put it back and we'll call it a day. But new filter going in. I still don't know why it has so much fuel in it. Is that all? I don't know. I did it on Miley and I do not remember having a giant mess of fuel everywhere. So, oh well. New filter is in and we're all good to go. What I should have done is used these caps off of the new one to close off this one from leaking fuel everywhere. That's what I should have done. Learn from my mistake. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but learn from my mistake. Use your new filter caps to cap off your old one so fuel doesn't go everywhere. Pro tip. Let's hope this crank sensor isn't in a stupid spot. I know on my 2.0 it was like literally right behind the oil filter housing. It was a pain to get to. But on the front of this block, there's nothing down there. Not that I'm seeing. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on the bottom back side somewhere. At least I think so. I don't know what else it would be besides there if it's not on the front side. So do some research, do some looking around until we can't find this, and then figure out how in the world it goes together and goes in. So I'm gonna go try and look online, but I've looked everywhere on the front side of this block, the back side, everywhere up here. I do not see anything on this motor that looks like this. Not one thing in here looks like this thing, so I don't know where this is supposed to go. But I'm gonna check the internet and see if I can find it there, because I'm just not seeing it. Alright, so after doing some research, and also on the box right here, you can see that it says repair kit for distributor, which is right there, but it's weird. So I keep comparing this motor to my 2.0 and it's very different. So in my car I have a distributor and I also had a crank sensor that was down on the block. This one apparently doesn't have that, and apparently this piece here is right, so where this connector is right there. Well, let me zoom in for you. So that connector right there, this one on the distributor, this piece I got is where that plugs into. So I guess we're replacing that and hopefully that fixes the issue. But aside from that one there's no actual crank sensor on the motor. So we'll swap this out. Hopefully this fixes our issue and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this process is actually a bit more involved than I originally thought. I keep saying crank sensor, but this is actually, from what I've learned online, this is actually a Hall sensor that goes on the distributor cap. It's not a crank sensor. I don't think this one actually has one of those. But I was hoping that I was able to just pull it out like this, but you actually have to pull the entire distributor out to get that sensor out, because you have to pull the entire shaft out and all that other stuff. So it's a bit more involved than I thought, but still not a problem to do. Before I pull it out though, I need to make sure it's in TDC, and then we can pull it out no problem, and then get on with putting the new Hall sensor in. Before we go pulling this out, we want to make sure the engine is in TDC, which is top dead center, which I've already done. You can see where it's facing, but double check. You come over here. I've pulled off my timing belt cover. If we look right here, let me brighten up a little bit for you guys so you can see. On the very top there is an arrow, and then on the wheel it'll also say OT right there. Make sure those are nice and lined up, and you should have this pointing that way, and cylinder 1 is in TDC. So that's how you know how to do it. Line it up properly, then you can go ahead and pull this out. I also just noticed there's a little green dot where it's been scraped clean, so I can zoom on it. You can see it or not. Focus! Right there. See the little dot? Right there. Bam. So we know we're in the right spot. So with that all done, we can undo our bottom nut, which is the 13. Go ahead and pull all this out, and we can go ahead and start dismantling it and get a new sensor put in. Our distributor is now out. Make sure you cover up the hole so nothing gets in there. But you can see all these pieces here. The O-ring on here still looks to be good, which is right there. All the gearing for like the intermediate shaft looks fine as well. So how we get this sensor actually off here, you look at the bottom down here, there's actually a little pin that goes through this bottom. What you need to do, there's a smaller side and a bigger side. So that's the bigger side. This is the smaller side. Get you a little punch thing, punch that through, pull all of this off. Once that's out of the way and off, you can pull the whole shaft up and out. And then I think it's just 2 screws that actually hold. You can see another 1 and 2 that hold this in. Swap it out for the new one, replace everything in the order we took it apart, and then back in the car, and fingers crossed she runs like she's supposed to. Updates, we've made absolutely 0 progress. I've hit this pin about 1 billion times from both sides, and no matter how hard I hit it, I cannot get it to come out of there. Like, I've hit it and hit it and hit it, and I can't even get it to move in the slightest bit. So I might just buy a whole new distributor, because this is just like the biggest waste of my time. This is stupid, and I'm over it. Okay, it's been about 2 hours since I've last come out here, because this stupid distributor pissed me off. I actually threw it. It's over here somewhere. There it is. I actually hucked it over here because it pissed me off so much. Because no matter what I've tried, I've heated it up with a torch, I've tried everything, I cannot get this stupid little pin out of the bottom. So I've had some food, I've had some Netflix, we're gonna go ahead and try again, and hopefully it's not so stupid. If I can't get it out still, then probably just leave it as is and I'll buy a whole new one, just bypass this, because like, I just don't know why. I have a perfect punch, I have a hammer, I've torched it, like I cannot get it to budge. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, well I guess that car is just gonna sit until whatever day I can get a whole new one, because like, I cannot get this pin out, and I've tried everything. Like, if you can see here, let's see, hold on, if I can zoom in, you can see that I'm hitting it so hard with the punch at this point, it's literally going through the pin itself and just splitting it out. So at this point, like, even if I got it out, it would never go back in. So at this point, it's literally just a waste of my time. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this back in the car. I've cleaned off the little rotor piece in the front, so maybe that'll help a little bit, but it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've tried everything, I've heated it up, I've tried like lubricant stuff, nothing. And I've beat the living crap out of this thing. With every size punch I have, I can't get it to move in the slightest bit. Like, it won't even budge. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this thing's bad, but we won't know now because I can't swap it. So I'll return that sensor probably on Monday, because I'm pretty sure GK is closed on Sundays, so I have to wait till next week. But return that, and then I'll get a whole new one, because like, I don't know, it's just I don't know, dumb. Like, I've hit it so hard, I'm literally going through the pin at this point, and it won't budge. So I don't know what else to do. And you can't change this sensor without pulling the entire shaft out, which is also an extremely stupid design, but it is what it is. Like I said, I love this car until something stupid happens, which always does, and it's this. But we'll get a whole new one of these, and then we'll swap it out, and then at that point, I think we'll be good, I hope. And if it's not good at that point, then I really just don't know. But this is stupid. For those of you who know me, you know that I would love to take my sledgehammer and just smash this to bits right now. But I don't feel like pushing this car around for the next 2 days, so we'll put it back in. I cleaned off the rotor cap a little bit, maybe that'll help a tiny bit, but I don't think it will. So I don't know, distributors are stupid. Everything is all back together, and we've accomplished literally nothing today. Well, we put a fuel filter in, but still, we've done nothing. The point of this was try to fix the running issue, which I don't think we did in the slightest bit, but we'll see. But best believe, once my new distributor, the bottom piece comes in, we're getting my sledgehammer. I'm smashing it to bits because it's dumb. I don't like things like that. They piss me off. And a lot of people would hide this part of the video, but no, like, this is what working on cars is sometimes. Things are stupid, things happen, and that kind of stuff just, I don't know, it really pisses me off. But we're gonna smash it to bits. So hopefully after I get a new one, the car will run properly. I'm gonna start it now and see what it does. I doubt our issue's fixed. We didn't really change anything, so we'll see what she does. Okay, let's see if she still runs. I'm hoping when I threw that that bottom piece, I didn't break that sensor the rest of the way, but I might have. We'll see. Uh-oh. I think she might be a goner, boys. And I broke her. Am I out of fuel? Oh, I'm out of fuel. I think I may have killed it. I think she's dead. Everything here is hooked up properly. Everything went back in exactly how it came out. I think I may have killed it. I think when I threw that across the driveway, I may have killed what was ever left of that sensor. And it's all dead now. So, this car might sit right here until I get a new one because I don't feel like pushing it. I've mended it. So I pulled a Jeremy Clarkson and I went through with my little hammer and I hit everything. Anything electronic I hit that, I hit the starter, I hit all that kind of, I hit everything, and now it starts. Well, it started once, so let's see if it starts again. Hitting is the answer. Let's see if it will start again, maybe. Oh my god, I've mended it. She's alive. So the lesson here is, if your car's not working, just hit everything and it might work. So I'm gonna let it run and see how long it lasts this time. Maybe more than 2 minutes, that'd be cool. We'll see. And she's dead. That lasted about 45 seconds. So at least it turns on enough I can pull it back into the garage, and then on Monday or whatever day I can get a new one, we'll swap that entire thing out, and then we'll pray that it works at that point. What a dumb thing that is. I'm just hoping once I swap that out, it fixes the issue, because if it doesn't, I guess I can go through and swap out all the plug wires and the coil pack as well, because I mean, it looks brand new, but it could have been replaced and then sent in the junk card right away and sat for I don't know how long. So I guess we'll do a new coil pack, we'll do new plug wires, and we'll do a new distributor, and hopefully that will fix all of our issues. But at least she runs enough I can put it back in the garage. Will she start again? She will. Man, it sucks. I really wanted to go for a drive in this car, because I haven't driven it like on the road since the day I got it, like what, almost 2 weeks ago now. So kind of sucks, but hopefully after we replace, I guess I'm gonna replace everything at this point just to get it all out of the way. I thought it was new. I should listen to my own rule. Replace everything. I ignored my own rule to look new. Don't ignore your own rule. Replace everything. So once all that's done, we should be good. I'm gonna put the car back in the garage before it dies on me again. At least we can drive in our driveway. And it's so weird because like right now, it idles perfectly. There's no indication that it just dies. Meh. On the bright side though, at least Milo will be here soon, so we can make VR6 sounds very, very soon. And also, my AC still works. So at least that still works. I didn't lose the AC. So hopefully after I just replace everything electronical in there, at that point I'm hoping we're all set. I really hope so, because after that, I don't know what to change. Like I said, I don't know everything about that electronic carburetor. There's some stuff that I never really worked on before. So if you know what other sensors or things to mess with or look at and change, let me know, because I want that car to run perfectly. It's a great little daily little project car. It has AC. It has AC. That's the best thing. It has AC. So I don't know. I'm sorry this video was a whole bunch of not really much. I mean, I sure had to pull our distributor out, but like other than that, we didn't really do a whole lot. I really wanted that car to be fixed today so I can go for a drive, but we shall wait. Either way, don't forget, be thankful for today. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.